So I had an early evening. I ended up crashing really early. It was 8:30 because my body said, "Woman, you need to sleep." I had intentions of, I had a great time on iDrive with Aladdin and a great conversation with Aladdin, but I was getting really tired, and so I left and ended up crashing at about 8:30. I wanted to go to bed earlier, but I had to talk to the parents and let the dogs out and stuff. Well, let my dog out, my puppy, my Bubba, who I think is taken my father, is that's his dad now, like, because he walks him and stuff. But he's my father, so it's really his papa. But whatever, you don't get to pick who your parents are, but you can pick who your friends are. And these lovely people here, Veronica and Michael, work at IHOP, and they're beautiful kids, beautiful young kids. They're fantastic. And I have videos, and I met more people that are on Instagram and stuff. And this guy Johnny dresses up like Johnny Depp did Captain Jack Sparrow, and I'm Captain Mama Frog. And he's with the child. The first thing I thought was when Johnny Depp surprised kids at a children's hospital that this guy could come to a children's hospital with me, because I'm going to train Bubba and maybe EB to be ambassadors and take them to children's hospitals to cheer them up, the ones that are like peds oncology and stuff. All sick kids, any sick kids. I want to go visit them and bring my beautiful menagerie of animals with me so that they can meet them and hopefully cheer them up. And maybe if they met Captain Jack Sparrow, this guy is Johnny_show_. I'm gonna have to check him out. But the young lady that I met tonight, let's see if I can do recent Instagram people. I'm still trying to figure out this whole Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. I'm not up and hip with the technology, and so I'm learning. I'm still tired, so I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, but it's 5 a.m. I woke up at about 1:30. No, 3, something like that. And I decided I was starving. I needed to go get some food because I haven't had food in a while. And I saw this thing, so I have UCF, IHOP, Captain Mama Frog on YouTube, because I met these beautiful kids because of a gecko. A gecko. Geckos are special to me. Geckos have been following me around ever since I got out of a hospital, and I had met Brian Henley. And the geckos were all over on our little trip around. We ended up in Jacksonville, and Gainesville is where I left him. And Gainesville is where he ended up getting committed to Shands Hospital and having electric shock therapy. But the geckos were all over the hotels that we were staying at, and I really had only seen one other gecko before that tried to hitchhike a ride on my car when I went to my brother's house in College Park. It was the first gecko that I saw in Florida. And then subsequently, Carolinka passed on, and then I moved into her house, and I didn't see any geckos there. I saw other lizards and I saw other critters. And then when I was coming home today from the IHOP, there was this little tiny baby frog. He was hopping along really fast too. He was this fast little guy. Like, no one's gonna get that little frog. Nothing's gonna eat him. But there was, I was watching a YouTube show on this phone. Let me see if I can pull it up. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. This one. Johnny Depp looking uneasy around abuser Amber Heard. Anybody would look uncomfortable. But I went to play my music, and London After the Rain, High Cascades came on, and it had the video that I was watching with Johnny Depp. And it's weird. I don't understand why it did that, but it didn't go away until the next song came on. London After the Rain, High Highs, Cascades. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. I love that album. There's many albums that I love, and I love Johnny Depp. Benny and June was Edward Scissorhands. 21 Jump Street. But the one movie that I first saw him and I first fell in love was Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm like, no, don't kill the boyfriend. No. Johnny Depp, I love you. 21 Jump Street, I love you. I love the whole cast on 21 Jump Street. And they made the 21 Jump Street movies, and I had to see it, and it was freaking hilarious. And it's got Tatum Channing. Magic Mike. Oh, Magic Mike. The whole, I would love to be there. Magical. Mike. Mike. Now. Oh my gosh, this says save me. And then Tom Hanks? Really? Tom Hanks impersonating everyone. Funny moments. Oh, totally gonna have
I'm not gonna do an imitation of the Queen. You cut it.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, won't you be my neighbor?
People actually would be looking, the crew guys would be looking at me. They just came over to look at me like this.
Really?
Oh my God.
That's weird.
It's a sweater just like Fred wore. Yeah.
That's the first time
First time we saw them, and they're coming in and guns are blazing, they're screaming like crazy, and they are the skinniest, scariest human beings on the planet. It was so scary for about 35 minutes. And then we had a little break. And I can't believe I'm making a movie with Forrest Gump.
I can't believe I'm making a movie with Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, right? Well, that's what my life is like. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. One day it's good, one day it's bad. One day is you're feeling healthy and happy, and the next day you're feeling like shit, to be honest. But Tom Hanks, Avengers epic and funny moments. I could spend all day on YouTube looking at these videos and things that inspire me, but instead I'm just going to save it and download it to my page because I'm going to save that for when I'm traveling.
Can you spell Dormammu for me?
Dormammu. Oh, you.
Come on.
Dormammu's so fat.
No, Chris.
Do you know what SHIELD stands for?
Loads of helium, identifying elephants, landing, dancing.
Okay.
I went back to grab the toilet paper, and my entire, vagina was laid out. And yes, I said vagina. And then deal with it. And the guy opens the door. He looks down. He goes like this. He's like, oh, like that. And I was like, close the door.
Why do so many people have a crush on Sebastian Stan? He looks like a potato.
It's a great time to be Chris.
Yes.
That's what they're gonna use.
Yes.
Grab the camera. It's the summer. You're back. I'm back with my friends. Last year, I was cool. This year, I might not be as cool as I was last year because of the new kid. I felt like that.
What does Peter think of Doctor Strange?
What does Peter think of Doctor Strange?
And ask for not
dick,
getting
actually.
free medical advice.
Yeah.
Back to you. Listen, I'll give you this hint. Okay? It's a Guardian.
I love Marvel. I love DC. Marvel's my favorite though because of the comedy. And I love comedy. And I know comedy. I know comedy. Now, when somebody told me that I couldn't be funny, or no, they just said I couldn't be a comedian. They're like, no way, Heather. Just kidding. I think the exact words with anxiety was, you can't be a comedian. You don't know who that comedian is. I was like, I can't be a comedian. I can't. Okay. Challenge accepted. I will show you that I can do it. You can do it. You can put your mind to something and you can do it. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't do something. You can. You will. I didn't know I was destined to be a comedian. I was told in 7th grade by this boy on the back of a school bus, you're going to be a comedian. And I was like, you're silly. I was in 7th grade. I didn't know anything. And then life happened. And I moved around from state to state and met all kinds of people around the world. And I love meeting people around the world. And I play poker with people around the world. And I meet people. There's this beautiful young lady that I met tonight. And she's Egyptian and Italian. And I'm like, yeah, of course you are. And she's got a tattoo right here between her boobies. And I couldn't stop staring at her boobies because of the tattoo. Because of the tattoo. Because of the tattoo. I love tattoos. I love art. I love body art. And so I'm a sucker for body art. What can I say? If someone's got tattoos, I'm going to look. I'm going to look. And I did look one time closely when I was with my friend Melissa. Downtown Orlando. We were at a nightclub, a bar, barbecue bar. And her and I went to walk up front. And this isn't funny. This isn't funny. This guy had tattoos all over, and big white guy. And he's got tattoos everywhere. And I love art, so I start talking to him, and I noticed a swastika on his arm. I'm like, oh man, is that what I think it is? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. And then at that moment, this little woman came up to me and she said, so, what are you? And I was like, does it matter? If I'm Jewish, Italian, what the hell does it matter to you what I am or who I am? At this point, there was a guy, there was the girl, the bouncer was watching because he knew I didn't. And then my friend Melissa, and this girl was like getting all up in my face, a little tiny thing. And my best friend Melissa comes up behind me and she's 5'9". And she's like, we're gonna have a problem here? Because she's like, this is a peds oncology nurse, okay? She's all like, get the hell up out of my friend's face asking who she is, what she is. It doesn't matter what I am. And it shouldn't matter what you are. People are people. Depeche Mode sings a song. People are people, so why should it be? Barbra Streisand sings a song called People. People who need people. But not racist people, not ignorant people. Those people I don't need to associate with. And the bouncer came over. And my girlfriend and I went over to talk to the bouncers. I was a little bit inebriated, so I was a little bit worked up. And I was beside myself at the ignorance of this little woman trying to, I was like, and the first thing out of my mouth was, does it matter if I'm Jewish? Do I look Jewish? What do I look like to you? It doesn't matter. I'm a fucking cookie. okay? I can't decide which kind of cookie yet. Everybody has a favorite cookie. I have my favorite kind of cookie. I have my mother's favorite and famous chocolate drop cookies. Ooh, chocolate drop cookies. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Flour this cake. Drop it like it's hot. My mom makes the best freaking, oh, what is it called? Rugula or cinnamon rolls with the, oh, so good. But I don't eat that many sweets. Only when my mom makes certain ones. I don't eat that much. I eat small plates. I like small plates. But I will eat anything. And I haven't had Egyptian yet. And I was with I was with Aladdin. I was with Aladdin today on iDrive. And when he was walking me to the parking garage, there was an Egyptian place over there. And he's like, that's pretty good food. I said, I've never had Egyptian. I mean, Egyptian men, but not Egyptian food. I don't discriminate. And that's my problem. I like it all. So when I'm on a dating app and I see all these different profiles and people have body art and they say funny things, I'm going to like them. And it's just because I want to talk to them. It's not necessarily that I want to have sex with them, but I want to talk to them. I like talking to people and learning about people, and you learn things. It's cool to be kind. It's cool to be kind. I'm going to spread kindness. I'm probably going to go to bed soon because I'm getting tired. Apparently I took one of the spin-offs of the Myers-Briggs test, the spin-offs, you know, the free ones, because I can't afford to squat right now. But I am ENFP. 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 I have enough pee. I pee all the time. ENFP. I am ENFP. For whatever that means to anybody. And I met Jason tonight. And when I showed my tattoo of my frog, they saw the Jason. He goes, my name's Jason. Or actually, somebody goes, she's wearing your name. That's what it was. She goes, she's got your name, Jason. He goes, what? But this is my, ooh, Joe. Which Joe is it? Must be new Joe. Yeah. And I said, good morning. It's not my friend Joe. He's dealing with his own things right now. And I wish he would reach out to me. I'd like to help him. But when he's ready, I'll reach out. All right, I'm going to drop this one like it's hot. Peace.